Thank you very much for listening. I'll now pass you on to Dr. Gavin Byrne.
Thanks, Steve. Morning, everyone, and thanks for making it along to the early show. As Steve mentioned, Gavin Byrne's my name. I am a lecturer here in the law school, and I do teach compulsory stuff. So if you find the next half an hour to 40 minutes of your life to be overly dull, I suggest you probably don't apply here, because you'll be stuck with me at some point. I'm going to talk about a couple of things, really. First of all, I'm just going to talk about the study of law generally, what you'd kind of be letting yourselves in for if you did decide to pursue a law degree at undergraduate level. And then towards the end, I'll talk about a few things that set this particular law school apart. There's certain things that are true of all law degrees, but you're trying to make your minds up where you might want to apply. I won't give you any kind of hard sell, don't worry about that. But I'm going to mention a few things that are perhaps unique to Birmingham and might help you kind of make your mind up as to whether this is where you want to come. So first of all, I think whenever I'm speaking to a group like this, a group of people who are wondering whether law is what they want to do at university, I think it's important to bust a particular myth straight away, and it's this. A lot of people imagine that the only thing that you can do with a law degree is practice law. So some of you might be a little bit apprehensive about choosing law at university on the basis that you're not completely convinced right now that you want to be a practicing solicitor or barrister. So a lot of people imagine that if you choose to do law and you get that decision wrong, it really wasn't for you, you'll be stuck on some sort of treadmill that you cannot get off until the age of 65 or whatever age you guys will be when you retire, whatever the retirement age is by the time you guys get round to that. Nothing could be further from the truth. Now, yes, there is a fairly obvious and, let's face it, very lucrative set of career opportunities opened up by studying law at university. But this is far from the only thing that you can do with the degree. All sorts of people have law backgrounds. You're probably aware of some of the prominent politicians that began in law. The Blairs, for example, that's Tony and Cherie Blair, both have law backgrounds. In fact, Cherie is still very important and very much a practitioner. The Clintons, that's Bill and Hillary Clinton, both have law backgrounds. As do the Obamas. Barack Obama and his wife Michelle both have law backgrounds. In fact, I think all three of these power couples met at university. Isn't that lovely? We cannot guarantee that you will meet your husband or wife while you are here. But there are all sorts of other people you probably wouldn't think of. Novelists like Balzac and Swift have law backgrounds, or had law backgrounds. Bob Mortimer from comedy duo Reeves and